Welcome, podcast listeners. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. It is episode 136 of the Fret Talk podcast. This may or may not be the second time that we've started this. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Way.
It's working this time. I've got the right input.
That's it. Yeah, we had a tiny little faux pas on recording Matt's side. It's okay. We caught it. We caught it at the first time, Matt. So it's not like we've done an entire cast.
Yeah, that could have gone badly.
I mean, I always do what do you call it? What do you call it? A backup, like a contingency. That's the word I'm after. Contingency of recording the audio that I get through the stream anyway. So it wouldn't have been a problem, but it's fine.
It probably would have been a drop in quality, though. Yeah,
somewhat, yeah. So here's to the quality high five. That's it, internet high five, and it's now an even crisper and faster high five, isn't it, man?
It is. I'm on fibre. My life has changed forever.
I mean, I'm not, so I'm actually going to be behind the conversation now. It's terrible. You've got to be answering questions before I've asked them.
That's not going to go well.
I mean, that's how internet works, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. But I might misinterpret the question and you won't be able to tell me that I have done until after I've answered it.
You'll be laughing at a dick joke before I make it.
That's the future right there.
That is, yeah, that's the future of Fret Talk. Kind of preemptive dick jokes. I'm happy with that. Right, I think we should probably, rather than pontificating about... yeah, it's going to be another one of those casts, isn't it, Matt? I think.
Aren't they all one of those casts?
I think by this point we should just resign ourselves to saying that actually, yes, it is. It's going to be one of those casts because they are. This is the cast.
Yeah, it just reminds me of, somebody put a post up in our private group probably 3 or 4 weeks ago asking, which gear demos to watch and stuff. And I was I realised that the reason that I'm terrible at, talking about the news and all the exciting things that happen is because I actually don't really like watching gear demos and all. And, the smaller people and smaller companies and the ones who actually care about the stuff, I do really enjoy. But by the time you've got as big as some of the bigger ones, you could almost hear the ulterior motive that is there. And at that point, I can't trust what you're saying, so why should I bother watching?
Yeah, I mean, it's that, isn't it? That the reason why we kind of got into gear demos because it was a kind of one of your buddies going, come here. I've got this new thing that I want to show you. Kind of that kind of vibe where you're like, oh yeah, sweet. Yeah. Let's see what you got. And then it's those first wave of reviewers. Then their pots started getting sweetened, and it's rather than this come and check out this really cool pedal that I found. It's clearly Company A has sent me this, and now it's the best drive in the world. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna unsubscribe now and try and find somebody who doesn't get stuff. And I'm not saying everybody that gets stuff for free. There are honest people who get stuff for free out there. It's just there's a lot of the bigger channels where you can straight away see either they've been given the product or they've been told that they won't get any more products from this company unless they talk positively about this product, that actually a lot of people are saying, well, there's this wrong and that wrong, but this bit's okay. And then you've got one particular reviewer saying, oh, it's wonderful. And
yeah,
they happen to have 10 times the subscribers and have a little hashtag in the bottom that says #ad, and they've been provided the product for free. And
yeah, paid sponsorship and whatnot. Yeah. There's a couple of channels that I want to shout out for the fact that they are popular. They get stuff sent to them, but I still trust their reviews. First of which is CS Guitars, Colin Scott, because he's very, very transparent about the about like which company's sending him what. Like he did something on the Boss EQ 200. Sorry, GE 200, which was the EQ. And at the start of the thing, he says, "This is a paid bit," but it's not going into like it doesn't go into this is the best EQ pedal that you'll ever get. It's just going, this is what you can use it for. Like if you've got it, these are some of the things that you might want to use an EQ for. You don't necessarily have to use this one, but this one does a really good job of it. And I'm like, yeah, that's sound. Really kind of matter of fact, really kind of scientific behind it. Another one, Henning Pauly, and as much as like he gets some shit sometimes for his internet persona, but his whole shtick is that he says like, if a product is crap, I'm gonna say it's crap. Which loses him favour with certain companies, but others are like they're cool with it. They're like, okay, if my product's crap, I'm happy.
Know about it.
Yeah. Let me know, and we can fix it. So like he's one of those, and kind of off the back of that as well, our friend the Guitar Geek. I know him like on a more personal level than just seeing the videos, but he's really open about the whole situation. There's been a series of pedals that he's reviewed recently, and I can't remember what they're called, but they're quite budget friendly, and they've got MIDI capabilities. And have you seen those videos?
I have. I've seen a couple of them, and I'm terrible at remembering things at the best of times.
Yeah. I can't remember what the pedals are called. But he literally says in it, like, he points out certain flaws in these pedals. He goes, "Oh yeah, this setting's quite cool, but if you set it here, ugh." He's just like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that the channels that I was on about earlier wouldn't do. They wouldn't find a setting that was crap, put it in a video. They would just not use that setting when they were recording. Whereas, the likes of Andy would go, "Don't do this though," and that's not shitting on the pedal. That's just saying, yes, there are settings that I wouldn't use within this pedal, but forget them because these are the good ones.
Yeah.
And that's the kind, like, if somebody is capable of doing that and making it an interesting video, that's the kind of person that you probably can trust because they are showing you the downsides of the pedal as well.
Yeah. But it's like a lot of things with kind of modern technology and like social media and the whole like data farming kind of aspect of kind of modern life. You don't really know what you can trust and where you can trust it. There's just there's just so
that like it's a big problem, especially the society that we live in now. Like everything is so either media or social media focused, and you've no idea who's telling the truth, who's manipulating things for their own game, who is just rehashing somebody else's story, changing it slightly. You unless you can try something out for yourself or find the information out direct from a source, can't really trust anything these days. And that's the sad state of affairs that we live in today.
Yeah, and that kind of hits the nail on the head that no matter how good demo reviews are and how trustworthy they are, it doesn't beat the good old fashioned going into a shop and trying it for yourself.
Yeah, and like even more than that, like trying it in your own rig. Because at the end of the day, if I go to a shop, they might not give me an AC 15 to try me stuff through, and if they don't, I don't know whether it's going to work with my amp, do I?
Well, yeah, and that's it. And especially amps like the AC-15,
Very picky.
they're very, very picky about certain drives that go in front of them and whatnot, aren't
Yeah, absolutely. Very much like the heavier the drive, the more picky the AC-15 is. It'll either take it and it'll sound sweet and perfect, or it'll take it and it'll go, nah, bleh.
And I think that's the reason why I've not got on with the Crowther Hotcake, is because I'm running it into the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a specific mid-range thing with the AC-15s and the AC-30s, isn't it?
Yeah, it like if there's a prominent mid. Just it doesn't matter whether you're using the normal or the top boost. The top boost boosts the top end as well, but the mid is still there.
Yeah,
And it's not like a Marshally mid. It's its own mid push.
yeah, it kind of towards the upper end of the mid frequencies, isn't it? Whereas Marshall is like a blanket, the blanket of mid. It's just nice, warm, and cozy.
Nice warm mids, yeah.
And that's it.
It's all those frequencies that you'd scoop out if you're playing in your bedroom, but you actually need them when you're playing live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, metal tones. Ugh. I feel we could get onto a rant just about that, couldn't we? Really?
Aye.
I mean, they do have their place. They do. And if you scoop your mids responsibly, it can sound pretty nice. But it's these like extreme scoops where it's just like no mid, all of the bass and the treble.
Yeah.
I'm sure we were supposed to be doing something, Matt.
Are we?
Yeah. I've got this niggling feeling in the back of my head that we should be doing something.
Is it? It's a one-word thing, isn't it? But it's like two words bastardized together.
Yeah, it's like jammed together. Really, really ground in there. Podcast, isn't it? That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken us off on a tangent already.
You know what? I mean, the last time we were on a cast, we were talking about fucking backmasking. But so I was informed
minutes.
a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, I do vaguely remember that.
So I mean, this is what you expect. This is what you tune in for. So yeah. So let's go. Let's at least try and kind of shoehorn it onto something relevant. What you been up to, Matt?
So since the last time I was on a cast, I've had another gig with the new band, which means that I've finally had a chance to hear and also play for 5 or so minutes the American Professional HSS Strat that the singer bought. That's a nice guitar. That's a beautiful guitar. It sounds great. It looks great.
Yeah.
It plays very nicely as well. I mean, I literally picked it up for probably not even 5 minutes, probably 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to have a quick go on it. But yeah. Absolutely gorgeous guitar. And it's made me remember that I don't have a Stratocaster at the moment.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, I've got my Pink Sparkle HH, but that's not a Stratocaster.
It looks like a Stratocaster. It ain't no Stratocaster though, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not. And like, I don't think I want a Squire. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, what I actually want is a custom. Like, I think Strat is the guitar that I'd most like a custom made one of.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind the control layout. I hate the bridges.
Yeah.
So what I want is like a Strat, but not a Strat.
You want a Strat with a Tune-o-matic, don't you?
That's exactly what I want. I think all guitars should have Tune-o-matics, but that's exactly what I want. I want a Strat with a Tune-o-matic, but with the rest of it configured like a normal Strat, so I can still get my little finger to the volume control.
Yeah.
So I can do all those like swelly things and like have the configuration. These are 5-way blade switch and I'd alter the way the tone controls work, so I'd have one tone control for the neck and middle pickup, and the other tone control for the bridge. Because if you've got 3 single coils in a Strat, you need a tone control on that bridge. I don't know who decided that you didn't, but they were wrong.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
It's the one pickup that desperately needs the tone control. The other 2 you can probably live without. Like, it's nice to have it, but the one that actually needs the definite tone control is the bridge pickup.
Yeah, and it's one of those mods that so common on Strats, and I think they make it a standard these days, where you use a bridging wire between 2 points, and it wires the middle pickup tone to the bridge.
Yeah.
And it's literally like one wire, but it's something that is just, it's so essential. It's so essential.
Yeah, but yeah, so like I played the Strat, and it's a gorgeous looking guitar. We spent a lot of time doing sound check. We had the chance to basically turn up to the venue at lunchtime and not have to worry about. We basically had all afternoon to sound check, which meant we had plenty of time to basically do a rehearsal and fiddle with the sound at the same time. So I spent a lot of time out front listening to it in the mix, and it just complements my Les Paul incredibly. Because as much as I should be using the Variax for this band, I spent a lot of time playing the Les Paul instead.
Why the hell not?
Like it just sounds incredible. And there's 10 songs really that I have to use the Variax for, because I'm either playing acoustic guitars or I'm changing between a Tele and a Les Paul sound in the middle of the song, or I'm using alternative tunings, and I don't particularly want to have to put my Les Paul in open G and then put it straight back into E again. Yeah,
that's like a one-way ticket to fucked Stringsville, isn't it? Yeah,
and just like damaging the guitar. So yeah, so I did use the Variax a bit, but yeah, for the most part, we were on a stage, which is unheard of on the Isle of Man. Like, there's not very many venues that have stages. But yeah, we had plenty of time to sound check. And when there wasn't anybody in the room when we were doing the sound check, it was the best sound we've had as a band yet. Like, it was a better. So the other place where we had a stage was a big church hall, and it was far too open, and the ceiling was 3 times the height that it should be, and this was like a function room for 220 people or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just perfect for the sound. And when people came in, it deadened it a bit, and I'd have liked to do a sound check, but we didn't get the chance because we went on late. It was like 10:30 by the time we went on stage, and we were supposed to be on an hour earlier, and everybody was just kind of like a little bit on edge because we were an hour late going on because the event overran, and it's never a nice thing when you're just waiting around and you're expecting to get on at 9:30 and it's like now 10:30, and but enjoyed the gig. The sound on stage was certainly better earlier on when we were just practicing, but was definitely good enough. We've got a couple of extra bookings later on in the year out of it, so
happy days.
Yeah, or certainly we've had inquiries anyway. I'm not sure if we've sorted them, but yeah, it went really well. But yeah, really enjoyed it.
Hang on, yeah. I mean, and how's Logan?
Logan, yeah.
Logan. How's he finding the new guitar?
Loves it. He loves the humbucker. He's just like, yeah, I needed this in my life. He doesn't want to change away from the humbucker ever. It's like, that's the sound.
Like a dog with 2 dicks, eh?
Yeah, and I totally agree with him. Humbuckers are the sound. Single coils, occasionally, but for the most part, humbuckers are the sound.
I mean, I can't do anything apart from just make noises to that, can I? I spend as much of my time as possible on the neck pickup, and the neck pickup is always a single coil for me.
But that's no.
That's no. Yeah.
That's just no. That's not how we know. Like, as much as a Strat neck pickup is gorgeous.
Yeah.
A Telly neck pickup has its place. Les Paul neck pickups better than both of them.
No, for me, out of those three, it'd be Telly neck pickup as the top one. Because the Telly neck pickup is the king of pickups.
It's just not good.
Then the Strat, because Strat neck pickups are very good. It's not that I dislike the Les Paul neck pickup, but those other two are just gooder.
I mean, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Let's see. Yeah. Opinions are like arseholes. Yours stinks. No one wants to hear yours or see yours or like.
Yeah. Everyone feels uncomfortable when you get yours out in public.
Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty of follow-ups to that. Indeed. Right, I've done stuff this week as well, I guess. I mean, I've done quite a bit, haven't I? I'm still tired because of the one thing that I've done this week. But yeah, we won't talk about that because that will be so it will be
last night's cast.
Yesterday's cast.
It will be last night's cast.
Yeah.
Time, everybody. That's how time works.
That's it. I feel like Doctor Who every time we do this. It's wibbly wobbly, isn't it? So yeah. So
do you know what we could do to fix that? If we could record the week after the live cast rather than the week before the live cast.
Yeah, I don't know who organised this. Whoever did.
I think it was us.
Yeah, and that makes complete sense. Like, I mean, we're supposed to be doing a guitar podcast about guitar news, and that hardly ever happens as well. So, you know.
Yeah, but isn't this far more fun?
It is. It really is. I mean, we've argued about the pickups on guitars. We've talked about how gear demos are crap. Yeah, I mean, it's all been relatively related. So yeah, I went to the Birmingham Guitar Show this weekend. The weekend's just gone, or double just gone if you're listening to the. I mean, you are listening to the podcast because this one isn't live. So, yeah. Yeah, the weekend's double just gone. Yeah, we went to the guitar show in Birmingham, it's called the Guitar Show. It's colloquially known as YAM, which is a kind of.
I think you explained this time last. Is it because YAM is some sort of local term for somebody from Birmingham or something?
Yeah, well, so yams, kind of black country and Birmingham gentlemen.
Okay.
So yeah, YAM. It's hilarious. Honestly,
if you live in a 40-mile radius of the show
believe
itself.
me, yeah, believe me, this is quality wordplay. YAM. So yeah, it gets me every time. So we went to there. Me, both myself and Lee. We went there. Matt, you were umming and ahhing, but then got.
Yeah, I'm very glad that I didn't risk it because I was gonna buy flights the day that Flybe announced that they were going, or weren't sure whether they were going under in January. So I was like, I'll hold off for a couple of days. Then when they got bailed out by the government, they jacked their prices up. And they've just announced today that they feel like they're probably going to go under in the next 3 days because nobody's buying any flights because of coronavirus. And if I'd have bought the flights and they'd have said that a week early, I'd have spent £300 trying to get myself to Birmingham and probably not got to Birmingham in the end. So
yeah. So
yeah, I'm glad that as much as I'd love to be there, I'm glad I held off because. Yeah,
it was not meant to be. It was not meant to be.
But my plans are to make at least one of the London ones later on in the year.
Oh yeah, nice. So
London is easier to get to, and it's EasyJet, who are not going under at the moment.
yeah, so
At the moment.
happy days. Yeah, I mean, Birmingham was the first guitar show that I went to, and the one that I've been to the most, and it holds a special place in my heart. I've made no secret of this fact. It is the noisiest fucking thing you have ever heard. Like, in comparison to like even the other guitar shows,
Yeah.
it's really fucking noisy. It's so noisy. But as mentioned on the on last week's YMAG podcast, a lot of the reason why people go to the Brum one is because of the curry. Good curry. Like, unfortunately, this time around, I had the curry, the lamb curry. It was beautiful, but they run out of rice, so I had to have it with chips, and it was okay. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good food, but it wasn't the same. So, and last year,
How do you have curry at an event and run out of rice?
I mean, they had some later on in the day. It's just at the point where I was in the queue. The queue for the curry is always like a good 10-minute wait. So you don't want to be the guy who gets to the front of the queue and then goes, "Oh, I'm just gonna wait out until they bring the rice out." I was hungry by that point. My legs were hurting. I needed to sit down and I needed food. So
Fair enough.
Chips was better than waiting, and it was nice. It was nice. I did say that we're not going to talk about the product in the guitar show, but I'll talk a little bit about the experience. So I mean, the first bit of the experience was waking up to like a WhatsApp message. No, it weren't WhatsApp. It was like a Facebook Messenger message from Lee going, "Oh, I've set out now," because Lee lives far away. I don't live very far from Birmingham, so I didn't have to wake up as early. And then kind of maybe like 10, 15 minutes after I'd woken up, it was Lee going, "Been a big fucking crash. The traffic's all at a standstill. They might be turning us around." I was like, "Oh, well, this is fucking brilliant, isn't it?" But all of that got sorted. We got there. I mean, Lee ended up arriving maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes after the show started. I mean, it weren't like much was lost. Then I've mentioned this to you. I think I might have mentioned it on the cast actually about the microphone that I bought as like as a shotgun mic, which would record audio for on my fancy DSLR camera. Still don't know what it means.
I did look it up. SLR is single lens reflex or something. Okay. I can't remember what the D is.
Probably digital.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's go with that.
Or dangerous.
Yeah. I don't think it is digital because it's something to do with the fact that you can take the lens off because you get SLRs and DSLRs and they're both digital cameras.
Okay.
So I dick joke. There we go.
There you go. Dick joke SLR. Yeah, I would have gone with dangerous, sexy lady reptile. But
you can't describe the Queen like that.
I mean, I wouldn't describe her as sexy.
60 years ago, you would have done.
Well, like, who am I to make comment on that? But probably.
Sorry, I've taken you off.
Yeah, you have
on a tangent again.
Yeah, you have again. So
you're talking about having a microphone.
Yeah, the mic, the camera mic that I bought, not compatible with my camera. It's not just the one that I bought. None of them are compatible with my camera because, for whatever reason, this camera doesn't accept mic inputs. It's all good. We've got ways around that. I've got a little handheld Zoom camera / audio recorder, which you can turn the camera off and just use it as an audio recorder. We thought, excellent, we'll use that. Went to plug the batteries in just prior to the first interview that we were doing, and it didn't fucking work, did it?
Excellent.
So, I thought, oh shit, it's the batteries. It's got to be the batteries, because I'd left the batteries in since the last time we used it. Took the batteries out. I had some spare batteries. Plugged those batteries in. Still nada. I was like, okay, we'll use Lee's mobile for now, and then we'll see if there's anywhere that can test the batteries. So the first interview, the one that's actually up on Pedalboards of Doom now for Dover amplification, we basically just had Lee's phone sat on top of one of the amps. So it worked as a kind of almost omnidirectional mic. It was more pointed towards the guy from Dover Amps, and I can't remember his name. I think it's Key, something like that. Because I didn't hear a lot of the conversation because I was too far away to hear. So it was pointed at him, which was quite fortuitous. Otherwise, that entire video would have been scrapped. So yeah, I mean, we did that for the first one, and then we were trawling around different stands. Oh, has anyone got a multimeter to test the batteries? And the guys at Anna Sounds, Alex, he was like, I don't have I've got a multimeter somewhere, but it's in boxes. But I've got this mic preamp thing, which takes 2 AA batteries. So I'll take my batteries out, and you plug yours in, and if they work, obviously, then if it works, if the light comes on, it works. And the light came on, didn't it? So I was like, well, that's me Zoom thing fucked. As a hands up and an apology to Zoom here, I'm not saying that your products are inherently faulty. It's quite an old product, and I didn't test it. I think that the last time I used it, I'd put one of the batteries in the wrong way round, so that it wouldn't complete the circuit, so it wouldn't burn through the battery life.
Yeah.
And I think it shorted it at some point. So it's most likely user error. But I tested it since then, and it worked. So I don't know. So yeah. So we ended up using the mobile phone as a mic. And to be fair, from what I've heard, the audio for the videos should be okay. Fingers crossed. No, they seem to actually. So there was behind the scenes. We were a bit like ducks, where ducks, you see them happily gliding along the water, and underneath the surface, they're at least mad as fuck feet, pedaling like shit. Yeah, we were a bit like that. So in front of the cameras, you get this oh hi, yeah, we're here at the Birmingham Guitar Show and everything's fine, and then it's just what the fuck?
Why is nothing working?
Yeah. Bless them, the guys from Anna Sounds, they offered us this mic preamp thing, but to use it we needed an XLR, because I happen to have a microphone on me. Because Lee was letting me borrow a microphone and he had it in his bag. But we didn't have an XLR to connect it to this preamp. So we spent another little bit of time searching around a couple of stands. Has anyone got an XLR? Anyone got an XLR? And it just didn't work out. So we ended up using a mobile phone. So massive stressy day. Way more things went wrong than we needed to happen. But even despite that, we had an amazing time. So, I mean, you'll hear more about that yesterday.
Excellent. Good to know.
Yeah. On things that aren't Birmingham Guitar Show related. 2 weeks ago, I did a video on the Moore Trelicopter, on the No Talk All Turn series. Tremolo, amazing.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, I mean, I forgot how good the Trelicopter was because I haven't plugged it in a while. And like listening back through the demo of it, there's not a setting on there that I wouldn't use. Which, yeah, and when I first had the Trelicopter, I didn't really know what the bias thing did, so I kind of just spun it, and went, oh, that'll do. But playing it in isolation, you can really hear the bias. So it's a control that changes the waveform of the tremolo. So
is it whether it's like spiky or whether it's
exactly that? Yeah, I think it either goes either sine wave or sawtooth.
Yeah.
So you get like a really aggressive, choppy, almost like modern Smiths. That kind of green.
Did you just call the Smiths modern?
Well, yeah, but like you know what I'm talking about, like the modern style tremolo rather than like the '60s Robbie tremolo.
I mean that's fine, but you just use the 35-year-old band to replicate the modern.
I mean, the '80s was only at maximum 15 years ago, mate. So
have you seen it's 2020?
Don't. No, just don't.
I am going to be 29 this year, and that scares me.
Shit, mate, you are young. Like you whippersnapper.
I am. I'm a wee whippersnapper.
That's it.
I mean, I'm falling apart, but
oh, tell me about it. Like for the past maybe like 2 months, I've had like inexplicable neck pain. Just nothing's caused it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like there's been no reason for it. My neck hurts.
It's like me with my back. I just randomly, just middle of the day, and that's it. I'm in agony for 2 days, and then it'll just randomly go away whilst I'm asleep, and then come back 3 weeks later.
Yes, sounds about right, mate. Then, yeah, it doesn't get any better, does it? My face is becoming more leathery as the days go on. My face is escaping me. Sorry, my hair's escaping my face. It's getting off the top and going down the chin.
I'm lucky enough not to have that quite yet. But
it escapes the top of the head and like comes out of like weird places like nostrils and ears. You're just like, oh, this is more maintenance than I want to be part of. Yeah, growing old sucks. Why do we do it? So yeah, I've done the Moore Trelicopter. The most recent one, which isn't out by the time we're recording this, but will be out by the time that this comes out, is the 1142 Fuzz, which is a fuzz kit pedal that Jed's Peds has sent me, and it's fucking bonkers. It's really, really mental.
Is that the technical term? Is it fucking bonkers?
Absolutely, yeah. I've literally, that is so fresh off the press that I recorded it about 4 or 5 hours ago, and I've managed to get it edited and whatnot, and I sent it over to Jed, and he was like, "Yes, that sounds amazing." And I've got to agree. So basically, I've run the pedal through just like your standard clean channel. It's got 2 controls. It's got a volume and it's got what's called a rip control, which similarly to the texture control of the American pop miser. It does a similar kind of thing where one end of it is like full bore, all the power to the transistors. The other side becomes kind of glitchy and almost not working, dying battery kind of sense. But it does it in a much girthier way than the American soda does. The American sodas, it's quite a focused and, dare I say, thinner sounding fuzz.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's not thin by any stretch because it's fuzz and it's like creamy and whatnot
and loose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
many buzzwords. But this the 1142 is mental. Just like really big sounds, and it's riffs. It is riffs. And as far as I've been told, there are 9 of them available. So if you're interested in one, contact Jed on Facebook, because I think once the 9 are gone, yeah, I think he said there are 9 available in the finish that I've got at the moment. So you watch the video, you'll get it all anyway, and then start knocking down Jed's door, because it sounds great.
Excellent. I'll have to check that out when it drops.
Indeed. We're about 40 minutes and we haven't done any news. Oh no, Joe, you've won. You've won, Joe. So let's do some news. The way I was planning it, because we're like well after NAMM, but before the next kind of spate of stuff being released, there ain't really a great deal. So we're kind of mopping up some of the little bits. And the way I was going to work it this week is we do a news, we do a question, we do a news, we do a question. But looking at the time, it looks like we might get through a cycle of that, and then that will be done. I tell you what, we'll do the first question, because I said it'll be a 2-minute question, didn't I? You
did.
Let's see how it takes us onto a 20-minute tangent. So, octave. So, octave. I'm assuming octave up, maybe. Octave before or after fuzz.
Surely it depends on your fuzz pedal.
Yes.
It's kind of like a big thing, because you don't want to put it before a fuzz that doesn't have a transformer mod, and therefore just makes it kind of like shit itself.
Yeah, I mean, like certain fuzzies do that. Like the Germanium ones do, because they're very, very picky.
Yeah.
Silicon ones are less prone to that.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think, for certain types of fuzzes, I don't even think before is an option.
Yeah.
Personally, my preference is before, but that's because I would have pitch shifting before drive as like a standard. And on my board, I don't do octave up, I do octave down.
Yeah.
And on my board, I have an OC2, a Japanese black label one, and that lives before my drive section, which has fuzz in it. The fuzz actually lives at the end of the drive section, because it's the highest gain. And it looks pretty on the left-hand side.
you stack them chronologically in terms of gain time.
Gain time. I certainly I haven't quite stacked them from lowest gain to highest gain, but I've grouped them into sections. So I've got like ones that I would use together near each other, so I can stand on them both at the same time if I need to. Like the Antares and the Kossoff drive are right next to each other, because The Antares pushing the costs off just sounds fucking incredible. So quite often my rhythm sound is both of them on at the same time, but my clean sound is neither of them on. So I have to be able to stand on both of the buttons at the same time. So they've gone next to each other.
Yeah, so you're talking kind of ergonomic placement.
Yeah.
I'm down with that, I'm down.
Yeah, like in terms of fuzz, I only ever use octave before. I do use octave before fuzz in a couple of tracks. Seven Nation Army I do, and again I'm using octave down rather than up and playing in a slightly different position to where it should be played, if you want to say that. But yeah, I would always go octave before.
I mean, I'd have to agree. I think the issue is that a lot of octaves don't track very well unless they see the guitar.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that was 2 minutes. Maybe it won't. No. So let's do a news. So we've done a question. Let's do a news. Right. So Fender Modern Jazzmaster. This is a bit of a weird thing.
Okay.
So I don't think you've not seen this, have you, Matt?
No, you didn't give me any warning.
Nope, that's fine. I'm going to
not that I ever do any research anyway.
That's it. Yeah, I'm going to paint the picture for you then here. Okay. So Fender Modern Jazzmaster. Think of all of the things you'd want to get rid of on a Jazzmaster. So what would you want to get rid of on a Jazzmaster? For, like
bridge system number one.
Yep, gone. Okay.
Excellent. Type of pickup.
Yep, gone.
Yeah, fuck them off. Excellent.
And in fact, they've listened directly to you, humbuckers.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Okay, yeah, cool.
It should be HH. I suppose you can leave the jazz circuit in if you really want, but it's not that necessary.
Nah, fuck it, it's gone.
Yeah, excellent. So has it got a hardtail or has it got a strap trem? Hardtail, yeah. Hardtail HH, three-way switch.
Yeah, tune-o-matic hardtail.
Yeah, perfect. I'll have one.
Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much like they've
made Matt Quine.
Yeah, the Matt Quine signature Jazzmaster. Yeah, yeah, the modern. I mean, they call it the modern Jazzmaster. It's the Matt Quine Jazzmaster. So yeah, they've fucked off everything that's useless on it. Even to the point where they've got rid of the pick guard. Yeah, so it's 3-tone, 3-color sunburst, tune-o-matic bridge. The neck is really interesting. I mean, it's interesting if you're a giant nerd, but fortunately I am. So it's a compound neck. So not just a compound radius on it, but the neck is compound. So it goes from a C to a D. So like it becomes more playable the further you get up the neck. So it's quite interesting. Yeah, so the jazz circuit's fucked off, and the humbuckers are like chrome covered humbuckers as well. It looks classy as shit. They used to do a modern player Jag or something like that, which was really similar in terms of like it was all of the nonsense stripped off it, and it was just like a natural, like natural brown kind of stain to it. It had two P90s, and I always wanted one of them. And then they've brought out this modern Jazzmaster, and I double want one of these. I think it's the perfect compromise for someone who likes the look of the offset kind of thing, but doesn't want to have to put up with any of the nonsense of owning an offset.
Yeah. I've just pulled, because you were talking about it and I was like, this is really cool. I've just Googled it and I really like the look of that.
Yeah.
I've got, my slight issue is the placement of the fucking pickup selector is on the bottom horn.
Is it?
It's on the bottom horn.
I'll believe you. Yeah. I thought it's got two switches, hasn't it?
No.
Is it not? Maybe
I don't know whether you can see that.
I can, yeah. So oh yeah, okay. What's the switch?
It's got two.
Yeah, what's the switch underneath the controls?
That is the input jack.
Oh, the switch. Okay, that's a weird place to put it.
So yeah, the input jack is like where it would be, I suppose, on a SG. For those of you that can't see, like in a similar place to an SG.
Yeah.
And the pickup selector is on the bottom horn, which just feels like an odd place to put it.
Yeah, and I think if we were going to give this a score, we're going to use an arbitrary fret torque scoring system. I would give it 7 frets out of 10.
Okay, I would give it about a 7 frets out of 10 as well. I like the look of it. That switch placement, not quite right. Yeah. I don't give a shit about this C to D profile neck nonsense. Just give me a baseball bat and be done with it.
That's it. Yeah, I think I have to knock points off for the fact that it's 12.60 euros. So it will likely be about $1,000, if not a little bit more.
Apart from the fact that it's not coming over here because it's Japanese exclusive.
Oh, is it Jap exclusive? I thought
according to this article that I've got, which is from the internet.
Yep.
It says that it's a Japanese exclusive. It's available for 153,000 yen.
Okay.
And you can check it out on FenderJapan.com.
Oh, well, that sucks. Damn you, Japan, having all of the good stuff.
Yeah, because that's sexy.
Cool. Right. So we're going to go for another question because we've got time. This is working out well. This is fast-paced news / questions. Right. So Dunlop Crybaby Q Zone, which is a fixed wah. So it's like a standard MXR style pedal. It's got 3 knobs. And it's essentially like a fixed wah.
Okay, does it have an expression in?
I don't think it does, no.
Then what's the point of it?
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's the question here. What's the point?
Excellent. We're both on the same wavelength with this one.
Yeah. Well, it was because I've trawled various groups. Facebook's got a brilliant feature on mobile where if you click on groups but don't actually select a group, you can just like kind of scroll through all of the groups that you're part of.
Yeah.
Like their recent posts. And I just did that. And yeah, someone, I think in Pedalboards of Doom, had posted up this Dunlop Crybaby, which I wasn't even aware was a thing. Then he was like, yeah, what's the fucking point? Because, like, if you want that kind of cocked wah sound, you might as well just get a wah, and then you've got the cocked wah sound as well as a functioning wah.
Yeah, as well as the actual functioning wah that a normal person would use.
Yeah. But they're not the only people who've done this, are they? Because EHX had the cocked wah as well, didn't they? Or the cockfight.
Yeah, the cockfight. Yeah,
but that had an expression in.
Yeah.
So it made it relatively useful. Whereas this just seems not good.
I don't understand. What are the 3 controls on an uncockable wah?
I think
an unwarable wah.
I think Q was one of them. I can't remember what the other 2 were, if I'm honest. Hey, I've got a mobile phone. I can actually do it this week. Like,
Magic.
I know this is amazing. So what was it called? It was called the Q Zone, weren't it? Something like that. I'm looking in the wrong place.
Yeah, you Crybaby Q Zone, did you say? Crybaby
Q Zone. There we go. Let's have a look. Wow. Before I find out what the controls are, I guess how much they're doing these for.
I would say I can't see anybody paying more than $79.99.
This was 156, I think.
You could buy 2 Crybabies for that.
159. So that it's currently selling on PMT online for $159.99, which is the most ridiculous thing.
Just buy a Crybaby for fuck's sake.
There we go. So
Get them for £80.
yeah, so by the looks of it, there is no expression in. It's called the Crybaby Q Zone, Volume Q Zone, which is the kind of
the EQ.
The sweep of the wah, and then peak. So I'm assuming it allows you to dial in whether it's a narrow band Q or a slightly more soft Q.
Yeah. Can I just suggest, if somebody wants two slightly different sounds from this pedal, you can buy a brand new Dunlop Crybaby for £76. So buy two of them, and then you've got two different settings. Or you buy one, and you've got as many fucking settings as you like, because you just move your foot.
Yeah, you've got an infinite sweep there, haven't you? But even if it was you save so much space with this Q Zone, the fucking Mini is available now. Yeah. The Mini does exactly what this does, but then also allows you to use it as a fucking wah. Oh, yeah. Products
Slightly more expensive for the Mini, though. You've got to spend £99 for a Mini. Oh, wait, that's still half the price of this stupid fucking 3-knob MXR pedal.
Yeah, you are quids in. Yeah, you've got at least 60 quid's drinking money there.
The internet is a silly, not even the internet, the guitar world is a silly place sometimes.
It is a silly place. Right, so we're on to our next bit of news, which we've got 4 minutes to complete. Right. Yep. So, Washburn is a company that we don't usually talk about. Yeah. Nuno Betancourt is a guitarist we don't usually talk about.
Yeah.
So let's rectify both of those things by talking about the new Washburn Nuno Betancourt Telecaster signature. So he had the N4 as a kind of super strat kind of thing that he was his signature for a long time. He's now got a Telecaster flavoured version of that called the Nelly. Of Nuno Nelly.
Okay. Yeah.
Relatively, if you were to think about this, the Venn diagram of stuff we give two shits about, and Nuno Betancourt's guitars, they don't usually meet, do they? However,
no, but they Telly. I mean, of.
Yeah. Telecaster
makes it that we might do.
So, I mean, we're working that angle. Let's go for that angle. So Seymour Duncan vintage stack neck pickup. Okay, so noiseless. Bill Lawrence L250 bridge, which it's a pickup. It's bridge pickup. They do a standard and a deluxe version. Deluxe version's got some certain accoutrements like bird's eye maple neck rather than just a standard one. However, that's not the interesting thing. The switch, it's standard kind of Gibson looking switch, yeah?
Yeah.
6-way.
I've just seen this. What?
So you're pulling the face of, I mean, that was literally the moment when I was researching this. I pulled that face.
And it's not none of the directions are up or down. Have you seen the directions on the switch as well? It's forward, backwards, up and forward, up and backwards, down and forward, down and backwards, up and down. Don't do any... What?
Yeah, I mean, with that, you could do Street Fighter combos.
And why is it on the bottom fucking horn? Why is it... Have you just deliberately picked guitars with stupidly placed...
The worst bits. I mean, Nuno's always had, odd placement for his pickup selector. I mean, it's nothing new for the Nuno stuff. But I wanted to talk about this weird 6-way... So, for you listeners out there who are possibly driving and can't Google stuff... it looks like a Gibson selector switch. So it's not like a blade switch, because you'd 6-way blade switches wouldn't be anything particularly fancy. I think they do a 7-way super switch. However, the way that Gibson switches work, they are a 3-position switch. They've literally got a bolt going through the center to which the lever anchors on. So I don't know what kind of voodoo magic they're doing here. It shouldn't be possible. But it gives you 6 switching options. And it turns out that 6-way switch gives you all of the options that a Telecaster can give. So we've got 1 is neck, 2 is bridge and neck, 3 is bridge, standard stuff.
Yep.
4 is bridge and neck in series, in phase.
Yeah.
Then we've got bridge and neck series out of phase, setting 5. And then 6 is parallel
out of
phase.
So it's the same as 2, but out of phase.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was looking at that when I first saw it and thought, where's parallel in phase? And I thought,
that's what 2 is.
Yeah.
That's what 2 is, but we never call it parallel in phase because that's just 2 pickups on at the same time.
Yeah, it's just normal. There should be series normal. Because that's how it works. So yeah, that's absolutely mental. 6-way switch.
But a 6-way Gibson style switch. Yeah, good luck not breaking that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is blatantly gonna fail, isn't it?
Because it's not going to be a nice switch, like you say. Whereas normally, it's literally a pivot point is where the thing moves, and if you pull it up, it pushes down and turns on that one, and then it's both, and this is not going to be able to do that because there's no way to have 7 different combinations like that. 6 different combinations like that. So this is going to be some form of digital switch.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
At least it's certainly not going to be a standard mechanical switch, which means it's going to be very open to damage.
Yeah. What I applaud about it, I mean, the Strat style blade switches, I'm not a massive fan of trying to get in between positions, like the 2 and the 4 position, when you're playing. I find that a real pain in the arse. Whereas I think the kind of gear selector kind of option that he's gone for there actually makes
You'd be better off with a gear thing with 6 different slots to go to you. It started in the middle is neutral, and that's a mute. And then you pull it up and go forwards for first, and then back for second, and then you drop it down and go forwards for third, and then back for fourth, and you go to fifth, and then you got to go all the way back down them again to get back into reverse, which is bottom right.
Yeah, you've got a reverse setting where reverse is all your notes. That'd be quite clever, wouldn't it?
And it all comes full circle back to the start of the last cast that we did together, and we're reversing stuff again.
Indeed, yeah. You know what? That is a brilliant place to end this bloody cast. I mean, we have got a little bit more news, but I don't think I care. I really don't. So
you can have it for emergency news for last night.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. I don't think we'll need it. I think we will end up busting the hour mark on the live cast. I'm not even going to pretend that that's not a thing. So yeah, before we do wrap the podcast up, Patreon is a thing that we do. We have got a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/frettalk. For as little as $2 a month, you can be a Patreon patronizer, frettateer, something like that.
Fret talkateer.
There we go. You can be an official Fret
talkateer.
Fret talkateer, yes. As are these people. So we've got Andrew Bimpson, who I saw at the guitar show. High five. Adam Yeomans, who took me to the guitar show. Double high five. Doug Christ, who wasn't at the guitar show because he's in America. Joe of Everything Joseph, Joe Richardson, who I saw at the guitar show, and we took selfies, and I saw him play metal. He's quite good at that. High five. Underfluked, Mr. Underfluked Guitar. High five. And our final, but new patronizer, Mr. Max, John, Jim, Bob, Queen Latifah, Gibbons from the YMAG podcast. Massive high five to you, man. YMAG is a podcast that I listen to, and aside from the Fret Talk, which I listen to for quality purposes and because I'm narcissistic, YMAG is usually second in my list. So if you don't listen to it, please give them a listen. At least try one. The first 3 of their podcasts, the audio was a bit ropey, but stick with it; it gets better. So yeah, we end the podcast in a way that sounds like this. I'm not stalling for anything at all. It's not like I've forgotten how to do this. So if you want to find me online, it's BudgetPedalChap. Instagram, Facebook, the other one, YouTube. No Talk All Tones every week. Occasionally I appear in the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel as well, which the last 3 videos I've done. So yeah, go check those out. Matt, you are heel_MattQ at everything. Twitch, Twitter, Twinstagram.
Yep.
There we go. Yep. Please don't type in Twinstagram to try and find Matt.
Yeah, surely you know what he means.
Indeed. We also have a podcast group. If you are not part of it, please be part of it, which is the Fret Talk podcast group. You just reminded me, actually, we have got an iTunes review, which I wanted to read out. I don't know if I can, though. iTunes.com/FretTalk. It comes up in my recently searched things. How self-centered is that? Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's find it. Is it there? Oh, there we go. So, this is from Brian O'Hook. Brian O'Hook. Brian doesn't sound like a name. So he says, Killercast, fun conversation about guitars, gigging and recordings with some guitar/gear news mixed in. Good stuff. He obviously hasn't listened to a recent one.
Yeah. Could definitely go with that.
Yeah.
Probably like 6 months old. He's been listening to.
Yeah. It's Brian Gow from the Tone Jerks. Yeah. I was listening to them today as well because I've got a little bit of a backlog of podcasts. So I've just been like absolutely cannonballing the Tone Jerk stuff. Because again, really awesome podcast. And that's where we're going to end it for this week. So, from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, sounding a little bit exasperated after that frantic internet searching. From Mr. Matt Quine. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Hey, it will be a tatty bye. And good night for this week.
Bye. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
I don't know. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
That's quality. Oh, mate, that's brilliant. This is one I heard the other day actually, and it's shit. Yeah, it's really shit. What did the 0 say to the 8?
Go on.
Nice belt.
Yeah, I quite like that.
I mean, this one is a classic. If you haven't heard this one as well, what's ET short for?
Don't know.
Got little legs, isn't he? Oh, yeah.